Hi everyone, I'm super excited to be here with you today to talk about how you can create a solution to millions of users inside of Excel with Office add-ins. My name is Ruoying, a product manager in Microsoft. Today, I'm going to introduce you to the world of add-ins, highlight some new capabilities, and how you can start to build add-ins on the platform. Excel is the world's most popular spreadsheet, backed by a powerful calculation engine and formula language. You can do anything and everything and that you may want to do inside of Excel. Extending Excel traditionally has been done by end users, while VBA and pro devs building traditional COM add-ins. These technologies served us in a time when productivity was focused on individual desktops and work was done individually. Today, work is done more multi-platform and collaboratively within a team. As such, our team has been investing in Office Scripts, which is a new feature available for Excel Online in past year. It will allow anyone in your organization, don't need to be pro dev, to automate their work, record actions, and schedule them to run through Power Automate. There will be another session focusing on Office Scripts. For pro dev, since Excel 2013, our team has been investing into the web add-in model. Web add-ins are multi-platform add-ins will enable you to do your extend Excel across Windows, Mac, and web. And this is what I'm going to share with you today. I will show you with the add-ins how you can use Excel as a front end quickly and easily. What are add-ins? Well, add-ins are really web apps. If you are building a web app, you've done a bit of the hard work, and you are on your way to building an add-in. Having a manifest file allows your web app to be registered as an add-in inside of Excel. With our JavaScript APIs, you write it once, and this will run everywhere, across Excel for Windows, Excel for Mac, and Excel for web. Once you've created your add-in, it can now be deployed and made available on Microsoft App Source, and can be deployed by IT admins to their organizations. Let's see a good Excel add-in example, SAP add-in.
When you bring together data from spreadsheets, on-premise databases, and the cloud in SAP Analytics Cloud, and visualize that data in stories, you can take advantage of Excel-like features on grid pages. But what if you just prefer working directly in Excel? Or you want to mash up models with local data that you don't want to upload to SAP Analytics Cloud? Well, we've got some good news for you. The SAP Analytics Cloud add-in for Microsoft Office is now available. Integrated with Office 365, this add-in lets you format, analyze, and enrich your data based on the latest content from the SAP Analytics Cloud platform. Once you've logged on to an SAP Analytics Cloud tenant, you can insert data from one or more existing models, to take advantage of SAP Analytics Cloud functionality, like adding or removing dimensions and measures to analyze your data, applying filters, drilling up and down in hierarchies, sorting members and values, and showing totals for rows and columns. For planning models, you can change values in your Excel worksheet in mass data entry mode, either directly or by combining them with other data that hasn't been modeled in SAP Analytics Cloud. Process the data to update all accounts based on your entries, and then publish your changes when you're ready to update the source model.
From the demo, you could see add-ins can extend different parts of the Excel application. We allow you to extend Excel's primary commanding surface, the ribbon, with add-in commands. You can enable or disable commands, while also allowing you to contextually show new ribbon tabs based on a user action or an event from your add-in. In terms of extending different UI containers, we allow you to extend both dialog boxes as well as task panes, which you can use as your primary UI surface for your experience. It's not just about extending the UI surfaces. We also allow you to extend the heart and soul of Excel, which is its formula language. You can create your own custom JavaScript functions. These functions behave just like any normal functions inside of Excel. With your users, we allow you to use our single sign-on APIs to understand who the user is signing in to Office with, and you can use their access token to make calls to the Microsoft Graph. For a lot of Excel users, they don't use a mouse. They are hardcore people or commandos that are using the keyboard all the time for their workflows. We enabled you to extend and create your own customer keyboard shortcuts or hotkeys to streamline your workflows. All of this is brought together through our shared runtime. Shared runtime enables a simplified developer experience where you can share state and components across each of these different capabilities. Now, the shared runtime is powered by the WebView 2 engine. In addition to this, we have over 2,000 different APIs for you to explore and use to manipulate and shape your data. We just announced a new batch of APIs with our Excel 1.13 requirement set at Build, and we will announce the Excel 1.14 at the Ignite. These are the overview of the add-in platform. Now I'm super excited to talk about more about the new capabilities we bring to the platform. Microsoft released the WebView 2 browser control in October 2020. WebView 2 is based on the open-source Chromium project that popular browsers such as Google Chrome and the new Microsoft Edge use. WebView 2 is the most modern web control available, and is supported across Windows 8.1 and Windows 10. In addition, WebView 2 is evergreen, meaning it's kept up to date with regular updates and security patches without relying on the operating system to be updated. Office will use WebView 2 as a runtime for add-ins. It's an incredibly exciting step for the Office platform, not only because of all the benefits of WebView 2, but also because it provides for uniformity of the runtime for add-ins across various versions of Windows. A contextual tab is a hidden tab control in the Office ribbon that is displayed in the tab row when a specific event occurs in the Office document. Excel add-ins could support to define your own custom contextual tab. Currently, this feature is released for Web and Windows. Mac support will be released soon. I'd like to show a demo about how it works. This is a demo of how IDE can control its ribbon tab and buttons contextually. The IDE wants to show its own tab if user is operating in a specific table. At the start, focus is not on the table. Then a table cell is clicked. The custom contextual tab, Table Data, is shown on the ribbon. Selecting the Table Data tab, two of the buttons on the tab are disabled. Changing data in a cell. The Refresh button and Submit button are enabled. Click the Submit button. The two buttons are disabled again. Clicking on the cell outside the table to remove focus from the table, and the contextual tabs are removed from the ribbon. Over the past several years, we've heard from many partners and developers about the needs for custom keyboard shortcuts to help their users work more efficiently. Developers are now able to configure custom keyboard shortcuts for IDEs in Excel that can invoke any IDE-related functionality. The possibilities are endless, and keyboard shortcuts can be effective no matter the scenario of your IDE. In the video below, we registered Ctrl+Shift+L to cycle through 4 different cell colors and quickly use the shortcut to apply formatting on the selected cell. Now, let's see some new APIs. I would like to introduce 2 new APIs from the Excel 1.13 requirement set. First one I want to highlight today is the Insert Sheet API. It is going to simplify your life and help you get your data into the hands of users quickly and easily. Starting with a template, you will be able to call one API, Add from Base64 API, to easily inject data from your service to create dynamic reports. Another API I want to highlight is Unformula Changed event. This event enables you to manage state more efficiently with IDEs that use custom functions. It also supports scenarios where you need to write back a new value to your backend and rehydrate the formula. The typical scenario is users need to update the result of the formula in Excel. IDE can capture the event and get both the formula and the new result, then update the new data to backend. Besides all those exciting new features of the platform, I'd like to share a way to extend your SaaS web application so that your customer can open their data from a web page directly to Microsoft Excel. A common scenario is that customers will be working with data in your web application. Then they will want to copy that data into an Excel document. For example, they may want to perform additional analysis using Excel. Typically, the customer is required to export the data to a file, such as a CSV file, and then import that data into Excel. They also have to manually add your Office IDE to the document. Reduce the number of steps to a single button click on your web page that generates and opens the Excel document. You can also embed your Office IDE inside the document and display it when the document opens. This ensures the customer still has access to your application features. When the document opens, the data the customer selected and your Office IDE is already available for them to continue working. Let's see an example Jira built for their web application. I use Jira to manage my project. Now I'm looking at all open issues in the project. I would like to further analyze the issue in Excel to understand my project status. I choose to click the Open in Excel button. Open in Excel Online. Then I got our data in an Excel file with the Jira Cloud add-in opened. I would like to also include comments fields, so I added the fields in the add-in directly. Add comments, and get the updated data. Now I can explore my project data in Excel. There will be a lot more exciting new capabilities being announced in the coming Ignite. Welcome to join. You definitely will not be disappointed. Let's wrap things up by telling you how you can go and get started with building add-ins quickly and easily. We have a set of tools and resources for you, ranging from Script Lab, which is a very powerful tool to help you develop add-ins, all the way to the Fluent UI React Toolkit, which will help your add-ins look and feel like native experience inside of Excel. We also have code samples, such as the Open in Excel experience you just see. You can learn and engage with us through our many resources. An important great place to engage with us is our monthly add-in community call. It's my favorite time of the month because I get to interact with developers like yourselves. To get started, if you haven't already joined our Microsoft 365 developer program, this will give you access to tools like a renewable Microsoft 365 developer subscription, so you can install Script Lab and start exploring our APIs today. Last but not least, Excel Developer Blog. The team and our partners are logging and sharing tips and tricks on how you can make the best of the Excel add-in platform and make your data available to millions and millions of users in Excel right now, right this second. Thank you for joining us today. We hope to see you on our future add-in community calls.